Good. Good evening once again, everyone. How are you all doing today? How was your Sunday? How's your week going? Starting rather. I'm sure you had a blessed day and you are ready and with all the energy and the strength to take over the coming week. So my name is Ada Ejiofor. I'll be your anchor this evening. I also have my partner on this call, Mr. D. Balbarka, who will come in at the end of the session to tell us one or two things. Okay, and I'm your humble host or anchor this evening. I'll tell you a little bit about myself just so that we can get to know me. You can get to know me rather before we start the session. My background is accounting. I'm a chartered accountant, and I am also a business coach and a serial entrepreneur. So today we're going to be talking about something that is really very, very important. Most importantly in this economy, in these times that we live in what is happening in our country today, you will agree with me that whenever we talk about income potentials, wealth potentials, it's something everybody has to listen to. Everybody has to take serious, Long ago, gone are the days when, people could just relax. But these days, with what is going on in the country, we cannot just relax anymore, right? So we have options, really. We have an option. We have an option to sit down and watch as things unfold and complain and grumble and condemn the government and, just sulk, yeah? Or we also have another option to take charge, to do things differently, to unlock several opportunities, to seek out more opportunities to advance and, better our lives, okay? Gone are the days when if you have a good job, especially if you're in Nigeria, you will understand what I'm saying. If you have a good job, you can, just be on your own, stay, and you'll be fine. Basically, these days, that's not the case anymore. Most people don't even have a job, let alone a good one, right? And then even the one who has the self-acclaimed good jobs, they are also looking for something extra because it's no longer enough. It is not enough anymore. And now, so that's why we're here today. And I'm hoping that some ideas I'm going to share with you today will improve or increase or better your life, really. And that's what we're here to talk about today. And our topic for today will be unlocking wealth potentials, right? You will agree with me that there are opportunities everywhere. Even in this economy that most people are crying, everybody's disturbed, there are also people who are making the most of this opportunity, of this economy. There are people who are like, oh, this is it for me. I mean, this is the time I have made the most, like in terms of income, in terms of better lifestyle, in terms of time freedom. This is the time I've even enjoyed life the most, right? So, you now know that the truth of the matter is we have a choice, just like I said, whether we want to be among those who will say, yes, I am thriving in this economy, or we want to be among those who will say, I am trying to survive. We shouldn't try to survive, which is why we're here today, which is why someone has invited you today to take a look at this and listen to this ideas we're going to be sharing this evening and see how you can apply some of the principles, for yourself. Okay, so we're talking about unlocking wealth potentials. How really do we unlock wealth potentials? There is no other way under the sun to unlock more potentials, especially when it comes to our income, that does not involve opportunities. There are opportunities everywhere. The question is, you are seeing them. Are you taking them serious? Are you taking advantage of them? Or are you one of those people that just say, no. That can't be me. That can't be possible. Right. So there are opportunities everywhere. Everywhere you go out every day, you meet them. Are you open-minded? Right? Do you have an open mind to see? Because it is there, but it takes one with an open mind to see and understand what is in store for the person, So that is what we're here to talk about today. And before we get started, I would like to tell you to have an open mind, right? Have an open mind in everything, all the knowledge, all the information we're going to be sharing today. And if you do that, you'll agree with me that this can add value to your life, to your family. Now, let's talk about what is important to you, because the truth of the matter is We all have something that drives us. At the beginning of this year, I can tell that at least 80% of the people on this call, we set our goals, right? We set New Year resolutions, we set our 2021 goals. I can define that as what is important to you as at the beginning of the year. Okay, so now really, what is important to you? Now, with those goals you set at the beginning of the year, how far have you gone to achieve those goals? Or have you resigned to fate and said, you know what, I mean, this is 2021, COVID happened in 2020, the economy, everybody's suffering, so let me relax. I was telling some group the other day, you see, this is life. We're not rehearsing this life. I mean, no matter how bad 2021 or 2020 was, we cannot come and say, oh, 2020 was COVID, we are mostly in lockdown, nobody was able to do anything, so let's repeat 2020. Let's relive 2020. That is not possible. This is not a dress rehearsal. This is life. We are already living it. So whatever you do today, whether you're adding to your goals or you're deducting from your goals, whatever you do today is counting. Like life is going. I mean, next year you're going to add a year. I mean, whether the economy was good or not, fair to you or not, whether life is fair to you or not, or fair to me or not, life must go on, right? So we shouldn't sit back and hope that and think that, oh, because this is like this, something miraculous will happen or something. No. It is our duty basically to take responsibility and take hold, of our life and change the course of our future, which is why I repeat this question again. What is important to you? Okay. Now, to some people is extra income. I said it already when I started. You have looked at it. I mean, you're working, the salary is barely even taking care of you and your family, and so many things that you have to do. You have relatives to take care of. You have people who ask you on a daily basis, please send something, uncle, auntie, please send. In fact, today alone, I received more than 5 account numbers to send, asking for help because, I mean, people are suffering, right? And then, but what you have, I mean, you would love to help, but what you have is not even enough to take care of yourself and your family. How much more helping somebody else that you should be helping ordinarily? So you want extra income. You just want an extra 50,000 naira. You just want an extra 100,000 naira. Now, to some people, it's lifestyle, right? You are tired of living by the clock. I mean, you wake up in the morning, you work hard, you make money just to pay the bills. You just live to pay the bills. You're tired. You just want to, even if it's for a brief moment, you want to experience life. You want to be able to live the life that you want, the life you had hoped would happen to you, right? So for some people, it's lifestyle. You just want to change your lifestyle. You want to change your children's school. The school, there's something better for them, but you cannot afford it. And within you that school will add more value to them, but you cannot afford it, right? There's so many things that you want to do. Take your family on vacation or something that will improve your lifestyle. Even as simple as, taking your children out on a Sunday like this, go to a park, go somewhere, have fun, right? All those things that add value to our lives. Now, to some people, it's pension. You're looking at, life now, your working days are almost over and you're wondering what will happen after retirement. Some people want time freedom. Yes, you make all the money, but where is the time? You miss out on the important times and days of your children's life. You're not there for graduation. You're not there for their first baby moves. You crave time so much. Now, to some people, it's recognition. You want to be recognized for a job well done. I mean, where you've worked, anytime you perform extraordinarily well, your boss takes the credit, but you want someone to recognize you for who you are and what you're bringing to the table. Now, some people, it's career satisfaction. And if you're like me, it's travel. I love to travel. I don't know if anybody here on this call loves to travel. Please, if you love to travel, drop on the comments section. Let me know you love to travel. I love to travel, right? I'll tell you a little bit of my story. I was born and bred in Onitsha, the popular city in Anambra State, and basically I thought the whole of Nigeria revolved around Onitsha, where I grew up. That is Anambra, Delta, which was just across, Enugu, and Imo. I mean, for me, the 36 states and capital were reciting was just for reciting sake. I mean, how could they even exist? I was just that Anambra girl who didn't know any life outside Anambra, even as simple as Lagos, I haven't been to. Right. And I did my primary school in Anambra. I did nursery, I did primary, I was born there. I did secondary school in Anambra and some part of my university in Anambra. And why am I telling this story? You get to know why. And then it was as if my life was going to end there. And then at some point, my mom said, what is going on? This girl is going to turn to, let her go and see the world. Let her go somewhere else that is not this Anambra. Let her go to another state and experience other cultures and see other people and see how other cultures and other people behave. And you will think that, somewhere I was taken to would be maybe abroad or something, to study. I was taken to University of Abuja. And for me, University of Abuja was an eye opener. I saw different people. I saw life differently. I saw life differently from what it used to be in Onitsha, where I grew up. I met other people. I knew other cultures. Oh, this thing is real. Like this tribe is real. I met different cultures. And I started imagining, what will it now be like when I now travel out, to see all these foreign movies you watch, to get to see those. Is it real? Is it like editing and all of that? So for me, travel was high up there on my list, and it was something that was important to me. And I know you have things like this that are important to you. Some people is health, your health, your family health, your parents' health. Some people is personal development. So I'm sure you have used these few minutes that we have discussed this to think about what is important to you. Because I want to let you know something very important, that whatever it is that is important to you, whatever it is that you desire, whatever it is that is in your bucket list, if you open your mind, just like I said, and listen carefully to what I'm going to share with you today, this opportunity I'm going to share with you today, the ideas I'm going to be sharing with you today can help you achieve all your goals, can help you tick off all these important aspects of your life, all this balance you want to have in your life, one after the other. So I want us to, sit comfortably, make sure you're not distracted, make sure you're not in the kitchen doing something or a child is distracting you. Go somewhere quiet. This meeting won't be more than maybe another 40 minutes and we're done. Just go to somewhere quiet and do not miss not even a second of the information that we're going to be sharing today. Don't even let anybody distract you, okay? Now, as we proceed, now, when we have these beautiful goals that we've set, realities face us and we cannot deny reality. We have, especially in our country, if you're in Nigeria, you'll understand what I mean. There is health problems, a lot of COVID is here. COVID even added salt to the injury. There's COVID, there's so many health concerns. People are sunk in debt. And when we talk about people being in debt, you think, oh, these people borrowed for luxury. No, people are borrowing for basic necessities now. People borrow money to feed. People borrow money for basic things of life. So, they borrow, they hope for salary. Then when salary comes, there's we're not even talking about savings anymore. There's even nothing to sustain the family the next month because they'll first of all pay all the debts that they had, borrowed during the month. There's poor work-life balance. There's no retirement plan, job losses, employment insecurities. Yes, I'm fully aware that they are there. Right. And if you look at the dailies, if you're someone that read news and you see what is happening in the country, the borrowing, and you can see on my screen, they said each Nigerian citizen may owe 217,000 naira by next year as Nigeria debt hits 43.4 trillion. This money is being borrowed. You and I can't see what it's used for. So many things are going wrong. Food. I even learned the other day that it's been a long time I went to the market, but I learned the other day that even yam, you can go and share yam. Or two people can come and share one tuber of yam. What? Inflation is taking over. There's hunger in the land. Yes, all these things are happening. We acknowledge that. Now, what steps have you taken to achieve your dreams? Like I said when I started, we have two options really: to sulk, complain, insult the government, do whatever it is we want to do, or open our minds, open our hearts to opportunities and think about the future, have a positive mindset and attract positivity in our lives. Because the truth of the matter is that you cannot have a positive life with a negative mindset, right? So if you dwell on negativity, if you're constantly dwelling on negativity, you're constantly dwelling on scarcity, constantly dwelling on the wrong things, that's what you kind of attract to your life. But I want us this evening to make a mindset shift, because it's a thing of the mind. That's why I said, open your mind to this information. I want us all to make a mindset shift and tell yourself, it is time for positivity. It is time for positive energy. It is time for opportunities. It is time for opportunities. And the truth of the matter is that right now, you may not know particularly how that will translate to getting what you want. But trust me, nature has a way of pouring in positivity into your life once your aura is all, and your attitude is that of a positive energy. So what steps really have you taken to achieve your dreams? Now, whatever you're doing now to put food on your table, to take care of yourself and your family, is what we call your plan A. It's your plan, right? That's fine. Our offer this evening is called a plan B. And if you don't have a plan A, that's okay. You can start up with the offer as your plan A. Now, what offer are we talking about? Before I go straight into the details, I'd like us to look at this study by Robert Kiyosaki. I know some of us know Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki has authored so many books on financial intelligence. I love to read a lot because I prefer to get experiences from those who have experience instead of making mistakes of my own. Right, so in this book, it's called the Cash Flow Quadrants. Robert Kiyosaki tried to analyze the way everybody on earth earns an income. Now, if you look at this is the quadrant. Now, people on the left, that's on my left, which is Robert's right, so it should be left. People on the left-hand side of the quadrant are people Robert Kiyosaki says earn active income, right? And people on the right side of the quadrant are people Robert Kiyosaki says that's on my right and passive income. Now, by the time we are done looking at this quadrants, you will know where you're falling, right? And people who are on the active side, that's on the left, they're the employees and the self-employed. Now, what basically do these guys work for money? It means you work for money. Yes, I'm sure you say yes, that everybody works for money. Yeah. But this particular group exchange time for money. It is not bad to exchange time for money. It's not bad to exchange your time and effort for money. The challenge with this now comes the day you're not available, the day you don't have that time and effort to exchange for money, what happens? The day you are, something can happen, anything can happen, what happens? As an employee, I'm sure most employees are on this call, if you don't go to work for 1 month and you don't report for duty and there is no valid excuse, there's no valid permission, for you not to go to the office, at the end of the month, are you going to receive a salary? Is there by any stroke of luck, that you're going to get a salary? No, because you did not exchange your time and effort for money. Now, the same thing with a self-employed person. You own maybe a boutique in the market, or you sell jewelry, you have a jewelry store. And if you don't go to your store or your place of business for a whole week, are you going to make money just by not opening your shop, especially if you have one in the market? You will agree with me that you're not going to make money. So now why this becomes a challenge is when you're not available, when something can happen. I mean, you can be sick, you can retire, you can be old, and we can die. I mean, we all die one day. Just something happens, God forbid, and you're not available to earn an income. You're not available to put in that work and that time. What happens? How will you survive? Now, looking at the people on the right-hand side of the quadrant, now, Robert Kiyosaki says this people earn what we call passive income. Now, what is passive? From the word passive, it means income that keeps coming even when your effort has stopped. Passive, which means it's not active. When you're available, that's fine. When you're not available, that's fine, right? Now, these people have people and money working for and with them. These guys are the passive income earners, and that's the big business owners and the investors. A big business owner is someone who has a minimum, that's Forbes' definition, who has a minimum of 100 people, 500 rather, people working in his or her system. Then you are a big business owner. If you have 500 people working in your system. Now, what is the advantage of being a big business owner? When you're not available, imagine having a minimum of 500 in your system. Somehow you get to earn from the income and the effort generated by your team or by your group or by your employees, whatever the case may be. Right? And investors are people who send money on errands. And for you to make a living from investing, you should have enough money. So you can only transit from being a big business owner to being an investor. And in that study, Robert said that unfortunately, over 90% of the working population, where are they? They are all active income earners. I used to be an active income earner. Most people are active income earners. And that is why you see someone, they move from Zenith Bank to which other bank? Maybe UBA Bank. They're looking for a better offer from UBA. They move to Sterling. From Sterling Bank, they say, oh, no, I'm entering government job. they are still revolving around the same side of the quadrant, and they want to be financially free, right? And I have never seen an employee that achieved financial freedom on this side of the quadrant. Check them out. Everybody you know who is, you can consider wealthy now, whether they started as an employee, they started doing something as a big business owner. They started a big business. They started something on the side that was able to grow and grow, and they started leveraging on it and they started earning from it, right? So I'm not saying that being an employee or being a self-employed person is bad. No, that don't get me wrong. But the truth of the matter is that we need more. I'm sure you are here because you want more. And if you want more, especially in this economy, then you should remain where you are. Don't leave, don't quit your job, don't quit your business. No, but you should start something on this side of the quadrant. That's on the passive, on the right-hand side of the quadrant, okay? Now, why should you start something on the right side of the quadrant? It is important to earn passive income. If you want to be truly wealthy, right, you must think passive income. There's no two ways about it. There's no miracle about it. You cannot pray this one out. You cannot wish this one out. It has to happen, right? Okay, so earning passive income means that you build a system. That means you have a system that brings you income without your physical presence. That is the beauty of wealth. That is the beauty of passive income. If you're available, that's fine. In case you're not available for whatever reasons, personal reasons, family reasons, that's still okay. You can still earn an income. And that is what the truly rich do. Think about all the wealthy people you know: Jim Ovia, Tony Lumelu, Mark Zuckerberg, Dangote, all the big business, they are all big business owners. They have built systems, right? Some of us on this call now, you have a Zenith Bank account. How many times have you gone to the bank and Jim Ovia attended to you and said, "Oh, my customer, well done," right? How many times have you bought Dangote cement for that project in your village that you're handling, and Dangote attended to you? Or you use a glow line and you had network problem and you reached Adenuga to come and correct it. No, these guys, they set up a system that brings them income without their physical presence. They understand one thing that has to go with passive income, which is building a system. What is a system? A system is something that can run on its own. Do you have a system? If you want true financial freedom, you cannot avoid a system. You must have a system. The question now is, what system have you put in place? The beauty of a system is for the fact that one day you may not be available for any reason. You can be sick. You might want to even take a vacation with your family. When you're not available, can you still make money? Right. Can you still make money when you're not available? Okay. So now they also think leverage. Now, what is leverage? Leverage means it's just a simple thing: taking positive advantage of opportunity, situation, which is why I told you, have an open mind. Right? Because we're going to be thinking leverage. What are you taking advantage of? Especially for most of us, when someone brings an idea to you, an income idea to you, a business idea to you, do you think leverage, or do you start thinking about all those who have done it and failed and how the business will not work? Right? Because that's what most people do. You see opportunities, you are analyzing. You're a first class graduate, so you're busy analyzing what will make the business not work. And people are leveraging and people are taking positive advantage of it. Right, so we need to think leverage. These guys take advantage of something. I want to give you an example. If you meet, let's say you meet a big business owner today, what is the person going to be thinking about or talking with you about? Is the person going to be talking about the bad economy or complaining or, no. The person is thinking leverage already. The person is already thinking network. How do I network this person? The person is already selling his or her business ideas to you, and trying to know what he or she can get or how both of you can partner in business, and that is networking. Before, I'm sure some of us before now, when I hear networking, I mean it's like a bad song in my ears. But when I started understanding the industry, I now realize that networking is something the rich does, and that is why they spend so much money to maybe fly business class, or in terms of flight, and they do so many things with, where to meet up with other rich people because of the contacts they are going to make and how it can advance their careers. I meet Mark Zuckerberg today. Mark Zuckerberg is not going to be telling me how the Afghanistan is, or Cristiano Ronaldo did not play for Chelsea or something. Mark Zuckerberg, the first question you ask me is, are you on Facebook? And I said, no, you're not on Facebook. He's going to start selling Facebook to me immediately. There's no two ways about it. This is how these guys roll. And it is only, sorry to say, to use this language, the poor that see networking as something, as an abomination or something that they can never do. Meanwhile, it's something they've been doing long before. And sometimes I ask some people, the job you have today, was it because you passed the examination and you made the merit list? Not exactly. But it was because somebody who knew somebody that knows somebody, dropped your CV and, they passed it and it got to the right table and you were called and offered a place. Not that you were the best. I'm sure you didn't even go for the interview, but you knew somebody. Please, what is that? That is networking. The admission you have today, you studied in any school that you have. Some of us, it's not as if you did so well in JAMB and post-UTME and your name appeared on the merit list. No, because somebody spoke to somebody that spoke to somebody, and then your CV appeared somewhere, or your red number was dropped somewhere, and then suddenly there's a supplementary list and your name was there. Voila, you have an admission, right? And what is that? It is networking. So we have been doing this for a long time without realizing it. So if you're still among the school of thought that say, oh, I cannot do networking, it's just like saying, oh, I don't want to be wealthy. Because there's no business you're going to start that you're not going to network. You cannot be a truly wealthy person if you don't network. That is just the fact about it. Otherwise, you will buy your product alone. When you start out your business, you will do it alone because nobody is going to do with you. Involving people in any venture is networking. And that is what we do as human beings. So now what's the way forward with everything I've said? Where am I driving at? What's the end game for this? The way forward will be to get a plan B. Have a plan B, have another plan, a plan C, a plan D, it doesn't matter. Get a plan B, but this time around, not just any kind of plan B, get a plan B that has what? Leverage, advantage, taking advantage of opportunities. Get a plan B that has what? Leverage. Do what the truly rich do. Okay, now I'm going to give you an example, right? If, for example, I work in my office and I put in 8 hours and I'm able to generate, let's say, 10,000 Naira in the 8 hours I put in for my organization, right? And the company pays me 10% or even 50% of the 10,000 Naira as my, what do I call it? As a commission, right? I get 5,000 Naira at the end of the month. That's good business. I'm just using small numbers. And then can you compare with somebody who has 500 people working in his system? He is working in the system. The 500 people are working in the system. And in the same 8 hours, I generated 10,000 Naira for my organization. That organization, 500 people generated 10,000 Naira. And imagine, let's not say we're going to give 50% like we gave to the scenario A. We're even doing as little as 20% on the 500 efforts, right? That is leveraging. So you now multiply 500 people by 10,000 Naira volume generated by the company, right? And then 20% of that income. Now that is what we're talking about. And that is leverage, right? So that when you're not available, you can earn some certain level of income from what your system has generated. And that is what the truly rich does. And what is the alternative really? I'm sure someone is already telling in your mind, you're already saying, oh, Ada, how do you say we should build big businesses? You're mentioning Dangote, Jim Ovia, and, and all of that. How does that play out here? I don't have the money. How do I get the money to start a bank or start Dangote Cement, for example? No, you don't have to. Why? Because in this industry, in this entrepreneurship program, the network marketing industry, you can, with a little capital, grow and build a big business, just like the Jim Ovias and the Tony Elumelus and the Mark Zuckerbergs. I will show you how. Before now, when people, just like I said earlier, once you mention network marketing, for me, I used to think people who are in network marketing are people who could not amount to anything in life. They didn't go to school. They didn't get, maybe they went to school, but they didn't do well. They didn't get good grades. They don't have good jobs. And that's why they jump into one of those things to deceive other people. And then, and people fall for their scam. For me, network marketing was scam. Until one day, a friend of mine invited me to this meeting. And thank God she didn't tell me it was network marketing, because if she had told me it was network marketing, I wasn't going to go anywhere. Because for me, I went to school, so I don't fall into one of those traps, one of those scams. Went to school, was the best in my department, was already writing my ICANN to become a chartered accountant. So I had that plan our parents gave us, go to school, get a good result so you can get a good job. So at the time, I was already, once my NYC comes and goes, I'm going to NLNG, I'm going to CBN. I mean, that's my level. I'm going international. I don't have anything to do with, that's why I worked hard in school and I came out tops, right? And then I entered this presentation hall or this meeting this girl has invited me to. And then guess what? It's network marketing. I almost walked out, but then the presenter of the meeting was a medical doctor who studied in the US, and did so many certifications in the US. If you look at him first, you know that this guy, I mean, he's comfortable, he's in money. And then I told myself, if this is your kind of person right now, right? If he can be talking about this, I think you should listen to it. There's something you're missing. And that was what drew my attention to the industry. And since that day, going forward, 7 years and 10 months down the line, I have gone to a preacher of the industry. And I'll tell you why. Now, Stephen Covey said something. He said he likes the network marketing industry and he thinks it has come of age because it has become undeniable that it's a viable way to entrepreneurship and independence for millions of people. That was Stephen Covey, right? And Robert Kiyosaki, the author of the book we analyzed today, said network marketing gives people the opportunity with very low risk and very low financial commitment. For me, that's the catch. You have low risk, you have low financial commitment to build their own income generating assets and acquire great wealth. Now, what is income generating assets? To build their own big business, to build their own system and acquire great wealth. Now, this is what the rich people are saying. This is what people who have seen it all in life, who have lived the life that we want to live. This is what they are saying. But someone in his house will start questioning this. Right. And I think it's at this point, it's very important that we understudy these people and listen and know exactly what they are saying. Now, why have they endorsed network marketing? Because it has huge benefits. And if you're listening to this for the first time, look, this is very important that you look at the benefits. Now, number one is the uncapped and willable income. When I saw this uncapped and willable income 7 years ago, I laughed. I'm like, look at these scam people. What do they mean? Do they know what uncapped means? Do they know what willable means? It means that I can wake up in the morning and say, I want to earn this amount of money, and I can earn it. And that is exactly what happens in the network marketing industry. Nobody dictates how much you should earn. You tell yourself how much you want to earn. If it's 50,000 naira, if it's 100,000 naira, if it's 1 million, if it's 10 million, you decide. And then what happens after? You go work for it, right? You decide your goals. That's what I just said. And the system helps you achieve them. Okay, you can work this business part-time or full-time to fit around your commitments. When I started in the industry, I started part-time because at that time I was awaiting NYSC quite all right, but I was also writing my ICANN exam. So I had lectures around the clock. I was also working a job that was paying me 30,000 naira monthly while I was awaiting NYSC. So I started the business part-time. But when I saw how good and how rewarding it was, of course, I moved full-time. Now you have full training and support using a proven global building system. This last one was it for me. Because when I saw this opportunity, I met the medical doctor, Dr. Benjamin Oyekan, and I said, good evening, sir. I have seen everything you have said. It looks good. It looks too good to be true. But I was just 23 at the time. I was just out of school. I said, how? I don't know my left and my right. I don't even know anything. It's only debit and credit I know. I studied accounting in school. So you're not debiting, we are crediting. So that's about the only thing I knew. And I'm like, how do I do this business? I cannot talk. I'm not a marketer. I didn't study marketing in school. I cannot talk. And guess what he told me? He said, no, this is not a business for marketers. This is simply referral, recommendation. He said, Ada, have you had a nice meal before in a restaurant and you told your friend about it? I said, yes, I do it all the time. So the movie I just saw last week, I told my friends about it. And he said, fantastic. That is what we do here. You have just seen something nice. You're just going to mention it casually to your friend. And if they want, they take advantage of it. And I was lost. I'm like, but I don't know anybody. I cannot. He said, the training, the team will support you. And that was the line that gave me all the assurance. He said, the team will support you. Because I was 23. How do I go and start telling people how to make money just because I graduated from university? So suddenly I now have the rules to wealth. But when he said the training and the support and the team will support me, and that team was what held me up till today. And I'm able today to share this opportunity with you. So, but it is very important that we select a worthy, check out that word I use, worthy network marketing company, because not all can guarantee, don't mind my typo, success, right? There are a lot of things that parade themselves these days as network marketing opportunities. Please, you have to be careful. I'm going to tell you some things to look out for when you want to partner with a company, a good network. Why? Because your name, your integrity, your name is at stake. My people in Igbo will say, Eziafa Kaego. Good name is better than money. So you don't want to do a business that will bring your integrity or your name to the mud. Now, how do you select a good network marketing company? Number one, this company should have been in business for at least 10 years. The company must have unique products. The product must be consumable. Read it down. Now, why do we preach consumable products? Because it will bring repeat business. If I use something today, it finishes, I get to buy another one. What is that happening? Business is happening on a monthly, on a daily basis. Now, the company must have wide international representation and support. You know why? Because God can bless you and your family tomorrow and you relocate to another country, you relocate to Canada, you relocate to the US. It should be a business you can continue there. It shouldn't be a local champion business that once you leave, everything you have worked and built is down the drain. And the company must be cash rich and debt free. It shouldn't be do your due diligence. It shouldn't be a company that borrows or that is into borrowing. Because when they have to pay, it is your money they will use to pay, and have a robust compensation plan, which is why the company I'm here to introduce to you today meets all these requirements and so much more. It's an industry-leading company. This is the company Forever Living Products. This is the company that changed my life. This is the company that has blessed me and my family in the last 7 years and 10 months, right? This company, Forever Living Products, is an amazing company. And for me, what was the catch? When I first saw this opportunity, he said, your dream, our plan. And I'm like, wow, how do you mean your dream? So you mean this, my dream of traveling is your plan? Let's see how it goes, right? And 7 years and 10 months down the line, I don't have one regret. It's one of the best decisions I've made my entire life. You will get to know why. Now, who is Forever Living Products? Forever Living Products is an American company. And for me, I love American companies. Why? Because they have standards, right? They don't do anyhow. They don't do anyhow. They have standards to maintain and they follow their standards. Now, this company is vertically integrated. And most importantly, this company is debt-free. They owe no one. Experience with long-standing management team. And most importantly, operating in over 160 countries. You know, for a company to get a license to operate in 160 countries of the world, now it means the company is doing something right? So which means that in any of these 160 countries, if you find yourself there, you can do business. And if you have a mobile phone and use social media, you can do business in those countries. What does that mean? You can earn in foreign currency, right? So many countries I've not been to, but I earn in those countries. Example, Canada. My second largest business is in Canada. Why? Because most of my team members moved to Canada and they continue their business in Canada. And I earn from Canada every single month, amongst other countries I earn from. And you earn in their currency. Why? Because your partners are now doing business in that country. Now, that is the kind of business I understand. Right. Now, the company is over 40 years of uninterrupted growth. That means they've been in business for over 40 years. They've done something right for 40 years. There's a saying that a fool at 40 is a fool forever, right? Then a good company at 40, a successful company at 40 is definitely successful forever. And the company is doing business in the health and wellness sector, a multi-trillion-dollar global market. If COVID hasn't taught us anything, it has taught us that the health and wellness industry is the peak industry of all times. Why? Because earlier before now, when we tell people about their health and all of that, they're like, oh, I live well, I eat fruits and vegetables, But when COVID happened, people started realizing there was something called zinc. They wanted more doses of vitamin C. And you now find out that no matter what happens, people will always take care of their health. Nobody wants to die. And what does that mean for you? It means business for you. So you're here to provide value to these people, make sure that they live long enough, make sure that they are healthy, and in turn, you get rewarded for your actions. Now let's go down to the main crux of the matter. How does this help your pockets? How does this help you and your family? Now there are 3 areas of income, right? You can earn income as a product promoter, you can earn income as a team leader, or you can earn income as a business developer. Now, as a product promoter, which means you share information about this product, you tell people about this product, you promote the product, you talk about the product, whether you're doing it on social media or you're doing it one-on-one, it doesn't matter, through product launches and all of that. As a product promoter, you can comfortably earn 50,000 naira to 200,000 naira monthly on profits made on retail of the product alone, right? So as a product promoter, this is what you stand to earn. So if your income goal is within this bracket, falls within this bracket, then this is certainly for you, right? Now you can say, oh, no, you know what, I want it more. I want to be a team leader. And as a team leader, you can start building teams. I will tell you how. You can start building teams with the support of the bigger group, your coaches and your mentors, and building a team. You can start earning between 250,000 naira to well over 950,000 naira monthly. And as a business developer, now this is where the big business comes. You can start earning a minimum of 1 million naira to well over 9 million, 10 million naira monthly. Why am I calling these figures? Because someone has asked me to say them. No, I am calling these figures because I have lived it from 50,000 naira to 200,000 naira to well over 1 million naira on a monthly basis. I have earned from this business, following the proven system that the company has. And Forever offers you additional opportunities to increase your income and global travel and bonuses down the road. Now, this is my co-presenter this evening that will share. I won't talk much about him because he's going to talk to us for 5 minutes at the end of this presentation. But this is something he was able to achieve within the first 7 months of building his Forever business part-time. Right, he still built his business part-time up to today. I'll leave this slide for later when he comes on board. Now, Forever now offers you an opportunity to own a car, a brand new car. Let's say mobility is one of the things on your bucket list. It's something on your goal. You have been trying to save money to buy a car, but it's not forthcoming. There's an incentive here the company offers that can enable you put money together to get a brand new car of choice. Now, look at the screen. That was me. This was in 2015. And a month to my 25th birthday, that was in 2015, just a month to my 25th birthday, and I got this car from Forever Living. You can see it was a brand new car, from this company. And I didn't even know how to drive. Remember, I told you when I started that my interest basically was on the trip, on the vacations. But when enjoyment comes, you must enjoy it forever, and you cannot say no to enjoyment, right? So I didn't even know how to drive, but the company still delivered on them because they said, Ada, you have played your part, you have done your part, and we're going to fulfill our own promise. And that's, for me, that's one thing I love about the company, the integrity. They have so much integrity and honesty. Am I the only one who has, achieved the car incentive from Forever? Certainly not. I'm even among the least, right? So we have several other people, male, female, young, old, different types of cars. So if a car goal is something on your mind, then this is definitely a place for you to be. And something outstanding Forever does is that it offers you an opportunity to see the world. It offers you an opportunity to relax and be taken care of, right? Unquote. Now, the company offers 2 international travels every year. And these travels, you can go with you and yourself and your spouse. And if you're not married, you can nominate anybody of choice. Now, what does the company do? It pays for your flight, hotel accommodation, feeding, local transportation, sightseeing, and in some cases give you, some money for shopping, right? So I'll just run through quickly, just, they say seeing is believing. Just run through quickly some of the ones I have experienced with the company. And my first was in Singapore. This was April 2015. You can see my tiny looking self here. This is a popular Marina Bay Sands hotel, where this movie, Crazy Rich Asians, was shot. When we were in Singapore, when Forever took us to Singapore, they haven't even dreamt of the movie at the time, right? So this is Johannesburg in South Africa. And then you can see the pictures here. This is Mr. Dibal here, and the guy that will be speaking to us, my mentor, who will be talking to us at the end of the presentation. Now, this is somebody, you can see this picture. This is my mom, because at this point, I wasn't married yet. So I had the opportunity to go with anybody of choice, and I went to South Africa with my mom. Now, why am I telling you this? My mom was someone who discouraged me from doing this business. Not because she wanted evil for me, or she didn't want the best for me, but because it was even out of love that she didn't want me to do the business. Because like most people, she thought networking was for people who were not going to amount to anything in life, right? And she did everything possible, tried to advise, push, do so many things for me not to do this business. But unfortunately, she was the one who also shipped me to Abuja to study. So I was already in Abuja, awaiting NYSC, and she was in Onitsha. So, there was little she could do. And I started the business regardless. And when it was time to go to South Africa, I told her, Mom, please come and see the world. And when she came with me to South Africa, From the embassy to the flight to the hotel where we stayed and the events that happened, my mom was amazed. She said, in how many years of working in the bank, she used to work with one of the prominent banks in Nigeria, although she's retired now because this was in 2016. Said in how many years of working in the bank that she has not even crossed Nigeria, even if it's Cameroon or even if it's Benin Republic. The highest they've taken them to is maybe Enugu for a meeting. I'm not even sure Lagos, they've gone there for any meeting. And then she said, in this company, in how many years has Ada done this business? And she was telling her friends, and look at what she has achieved in this business. And that's when she had a change of mind and started encouraging every other person she discouraged from building the business and started telling them this is a good business. And today, she's building her business full-time now because she's retired from the bank, building her business full-time, and she's a senior manager with Forever Living. And her mates are still looking for her. What do we do now? We are retired. Should we start farming? She already had a business to continue full-time. And that is, so if you're here and you're thinking of retirement, you're thinking at the end is near, especially with your work life, and this might be a good time for you to start the business part-time, no matter how little. Start dropping in something and start growing the business part-time so that eventually when you retire, you have something good to fall back on. Right. So this was another trip to Greece. That's my immediate younger brother, who is also in the business now. You can see this was another trip. This was to Dubai. You can see my dad. I went to Dubai with my dad. You can see these experiences Forever has given me with my family is something I cannot buy. That is the truth. Right. So this was an experience in Dubai. I'll run quickly. And these trips also include ship cruises. So if you love to travel, this is a place to be. Okay. Ship cruises, you can see me here in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea, somewhere in Europe, having a nice time, getting my vitamin C. I went for this trip with my mom. So you can see my mom here relaxing. If you're a young person here, don't say you're too young. Oh, I'm 20. Oh, I'm 19. As long as you're 18 years above, plug into the system and start changing your life. The earlier you achieve success, the longer you'll enjoy it. So if you're young, this is really a clarion call for you to take it serious. Okay, so we also have some trips to the US, where the company headquarters is, and so many more. This was to Sweden. And after this, shortly before this trip, I got married. And this is my husband, and he had an amazing time in Sweden. This was to Thailand. So many trips. Okay. And another thing this company does that is very special is the chairman's bonus. Now, what is chairman's bonus? We call it a profit share. At the end of every business year, the company shares profits not with everybody, but with some people who have done extremely well in the year. So there's a criteria. Once you meet it, you get to share the company's profits. This is not your monthly income. This is not your profits from retailing of the product. This is not anything that you have worked for. This is just something extra at the end of the year, right? And this profit share can be as low as $3,000. You can see one of the leading ladies in our business, Mrs. Obi. This $3,000. You can see myself, about $8,000 here. Do not despise the days of little beginnings. You can see $20,000, $23,000, depending on your effort. Right. I've shared the profit of this company with them for about 5 years. In five years, I've shared profit. So imagine at the end of 13th month, something you did not plan for, you just get a share of profit. Please multiply this thing with the dollar rates as at the time where this money was paid into our account. So you can imagine what this extra money can do for you and your family. It can help you start paying for that holiday home. It can help you start, deposit money for that house you're planning to buy or pay off something. And then the profit share can also get this big. You can see there's $104,000 paid into this couple's account. You can see these men here doing well, like $89,000. We have $382,000. We have $432,000. This is a Nigerian. They are Nigerians. They're in this country. This alert hits their accounts. Yeah. And then the highest income earner, who you can Google him after this presentation. His name is Rolf Keep. And he got the biggest check ever. And that's about $1,500,000. That's $1.5 million rather. Okay. So now, what do we basically do for this company? Now, this company has amazing products, right? Ranging from drinks, bee products, nutritional supplements, weight management, skincare, personal care, household products that we use every day, products that we're already using today. Now, what is this company telling you now? The company is just telling you, switch your brand and tell your friends about us. Use our products, just the same way that if you watch a good movie, you tell your friend about it. If you eat in a good restaurant, you refer your friend. Oh, you send your friends there. The only difference now is that when you refer your friends, you get paid. In the restaurants where you eat and refer your friends, has anybody giving you anything? Your tailor that you have referred your friends all these years, has he paid you anything? But this is where you can refer and earn. Even some banks have started it. GT Bank does refer and earn. Some of these organizations do refer and earn. But here, we're not earning points. You're not earning small money. You're earning good, comfortable income that you can live on, right? Now, our products range from drinks. I'm just going to run through the products. We have special trainers that train in-depthly on the product. But we have our nutritional drinks that supports healthy digestion, that can help build your immune system. Our products are aloe vera based. So if you see this yellow bottle here, this is our number one, our flagship product. It contains 99% aloe vera. I know aloe vera is a healing plant. Aloe vera contains lots of vitamins, minerals, compounds, over 200 compounds and 18 amino acids. Okay, so aloe vera is very good for the health. It nourishes you from inside out. It cleanses you and nourishes you, making sure that you enjoy optimum health. So we have various, varieties of our aloe drinks. We have the ones with cranberry and apple. We have the ones with peaches, and so on and so forth. We have our nutritional supplements. So go nowhere. You're looking for supplements that contain zinc, vitamin C. You want supplements that can enhance fertility, that can support blood pressure, that can support prostate health, that can support so many things. All you just need to do is to discuss with the person who has invited you, so that the person can advise you on the supplements, which of the supplements to take. We have supplements that can support a healthy heart, your eye, your brain cells. If you have a child that is not doing well in school or that is not very, sharp, and there's so many supplements that you can help. These are nutrients that they need to perform better, right? So you have supplements that can support and take your health game to the optimum level. Okay, so we also have our bee products, both the supplements and our bee honey. This is the number one and the best honey in the world right now, the Forever Bee honey, 100% natural honey. It's not mixed with anything, pure, undiluted honey. We also have our personal care products. You use toothpaste every day. Here's our toothpaste. You use deodorant every day. Here's a deodorant for you. Here's a soap, a bathing soap for you. We have our shampoo, your conditioner, and different creams, body cream, body lotions, creams that take care of specific skin concerns, right? We have our hand sanitizers, our aftershave. Amazing aftershave for men. If you're a man here and you haven't tried Forever Aftershave, you're missing a lot. You should try it. It's really a bestseller. It's very moisturizing, and it keeps your skin in a great shape. Okay. Now we also have our skincare products. These are specifically for the skin. You have your cleansers, your toners, your exfoliants, your serums, everything that has to do with the skin. And all of that, anti-aging, if you have oily skin, you have dry skin, all of that. Our skincare range takes care of different skin concerns, okay? Now, we also have our weight management products, and our weight management products are the rave of the town. It's like the best in the world. So I'm sure you've heard or seen C9, Clean 9, C9 anywhere. It is a Forever product, and it's one of the best weight management, organic and natural weight management products in the world, and it's the rave of Nigeria as we speak. So if you have weight concerns, maybe you want to shed some weight, or you just want to detox, cleanse, you come and try the C9 program. Fantastic program, 9 days program that will take your body from 0 to 100 real quick. Okay, so what do we now do with all these products? What do we do now? This is a summary of what we do basically, right? Number one, we buy the product, because for you to be an ambassador of the company, you must identify with the brand. You must identify with the company. So first of all, we buy this product. We use this product. Yes, we have to use this product for our own health benefit. And it's sometimes when you use this product, people know that they can see the changes. They are products that you see results, no matter how little, no matter how, I just tried one product. You must have a personal testimony from using our products. Okay, and then when you use this product, you're going to look better, you're going to feel better. People around you are going to start asking you, what are you using? You don't even age. What is happening? I love your skin. What cream do you use? And then you tell them, they're the supplements I take. I use avocado. People are going to start asking you questions. So even if you don't want this for the business aspect of it, maybe you're okay, your concern now is health, that's okay. Come on board, buy this product and use it and enjoy optimum health. Now, but if you now want money, you're now thinking of money, thinking of how to make more money, we come to the sharing aspect of it. Now, what is share? You share the benefits of this product. Share this product. Tell people about it. Talk to them about it. And from doing that, you're going to start making retail income. Oh, some people, oh, can I have this? Oh, can I have that? Is that what you use? No wonder you look this good. No wonder you look this young. And before you know what's happening, you can start making retail sales. And that is retail profit. And the beautiful thing about retail profit is that it takes care of your daily expenses. Everybody on this call, you spend money every day, right? You spend money any day you wake up, you must spend money on something. Do you make money every day? Now, sharing this product will enable you to make money every day. Now, the last thing we do is that we build a team. And how do we build a team? Do we gather people and then say, no, no, no. What we just basically do is to invite them to see this business opportunity. Invite them to see this opportunity the way you have seen it. You're not going to go and start convincing people, oh, we come and do forever, you make money. No, 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 no. That's also unprofessional, which is why we coach the team. We coach you on how to invite your friends. You have friends who are having challenges with paying their house rents, paying their children's school fees. Oh, you tell them, oh, there's this business I've started that helps me take care of these bills, like light bill, school fees and house rent. This business helps me with that. And they're going to be like, oh, what is it all about? You start convincing them, no, or you just tell them, you know what, I'll invite you, send them a link to our next business presentation or a business presentation that is holding in your city. Whoever has invited you to this call will share updates on where our presentations hold weekly in several cities and even online on Zoom, just like you're listening to now. And even if you say, okay, you know what, I have my people in an area, maybe in my school, maybe in my workplace, I want people to come and talk to them. The person who has invited you can arrange for a speaker to come and address and talk to people that you want, just for you, right, to assist you. So you can start earning and learning immediately. So you can see, when we talk about earning, we also talk about learning, because you need to learn. It's not what you used to know. It's not rambling, rambling, you just start talking, no. You have to build this business professionally. Okay, I know some of us will now say, oh, I don't know anybody. I'm not a talking type. I don't know. Oh, everybody knows somebody, right? You have people you care about to start. I started with my family. When I joined this business, my family were the first people I went, which is why they attacked me. But I started with people I care about. You start people you meet online, people you meet at the gym, at a place of work. You meet people every day. Today is Sunday. Do you know somebody went to church today and prayed to God for an opportunity? Prayed to God for help. He or she has had it enough in life. He just wants an opportunity that will change her life or his life. He or she prayed to God for an angel to come and save he or she from this, wherever issue that he or she is having. This opportunity, this opportunity can be an answer to someone's prayer. Because this opportunity was an answer to my own prayer, right? And which is why I don't relent at any opportunity I have to share and to tell someone this. Take this lifeline. Take this opportunity from me. You will not regret it. Now, how do you get started? Registration is free of charge. Please go back to the person who has invited you. He or she will give you a form to fill, free of charge. And then you can now start your business with this box. I'm pointing at this box now, the Start Your Journey Combo Pack. This box is a business in a box. It is everything. You see, all your dreams, all your goals, everything that is important to you. The lifestyle I have today, everything I have achieved in life, everything you are going to achieve comes in this box. This is a box of goals. This is a box of dreams, right? This is where it starts. And this box costs 167,000 Naira. And in this box contains products, different choice products that can help you, and materials that can help you kickstart your business. Right, and you will agree with me that this is one of the cheapest business to start, especially in the country today. Anyway, that can give you this kind of returns we're looking at, right? So once you start your business, you pick up this combo box, you have a planning meeting. First of all, you're being promoted to an assistant supervisor level, which makes you a business owner of the company. You're now you're called a forever business owner, right? And then you can now have a planning meeting with your sponsor, whoever has invited you. And then you have a planning meeting on how you can achieve your goals, one after the other. First of all, from making your money back, turning over, making profit, and then achieving your goals one step at a time. Someone on this call will say, oh, Ada, I don't have 167,000 Naira. There's another option for you to start with from 25,000 Naira and above, up to 220,000 Naira. Within 2 consecutive months, you can discuss this with the person who has invited you so that she can break it down for you how you can achieve it. But one hand to get started and become a forever business owner, immediately you get your 167,000 naira combo pack, right? Now to help you, because you're not alone. Remember what I said when I started, I was helped. I mean, God bless everybody who has helped me or trained me in this business, because they were the ones that I could lean on when I was coming up in my business. And that is the same support you're going to be getting. And number one is a high quality training led by business experts. So you're not alone. You'll be trained even as simple as what to say, how to say it, contact, how to find your contact, how to build this business, how to make this income. That is why we have a planning meeting where you tell what your goal is and someone is going to guide you on how to achieve your goals, right? Then there are a variety of business building tools that can help you. That is why you have us, you have the team. Now there are local, national, international training, seminars and events that can help you build your business. These are all the things that are there for you, right? They were there for me, and they will be there for you as well. Now, I'm sure you're wondering now, will Forever Living products work for you? I've heard all these beautiful things about Forever. I mean, the car, the travel, will it work for you, really? I always say, if it can work for one person, I'm a firm believer that we human beings can do anything. If it can work for one person, it can work for every other person, right? Time and efforts are required. Please, you have to put in the time. You see those things that I say we do, we buy, we use, we retail, that's by sharing the products, we invite and build a team. You must do it. Efforts are required. It's not some people say, I want to invest money and it will be growing. No, this is a business. This is not an investment, right? So it is a business. So you build a business, right? Efforts, time and effort is what required. You take your business seriously. I remember one time, my mom was discussing with somebody, and my mom told the person, and I picked it. She said, this business pays serious money to those who give it serious attention. That means if you take this business seriously, it will take you seriously. If you treat it anyhow, you're going to get anyhow results. I'm telling you, as clean as it is. So you must be serious with the business. Thankfully, you're going to have a group of people that will be guiding you, coaching you, and taking you through every step of the journey. So you must be open to learning our proven business system. You must be open to learning. You must touch your business every day. You must embrace change, because I don't know which field you're coming from, or where you're working before, or the experiences you have. Some things may be new here to you. So you must embrace change and be willing to learn. You must commit to achieving your goals. Yes, they are your goals. They are not mine. I am achieving mine. You must commit to achieve your own. And then will it come easy? No, it may not. Nothing good comes easy. There will be challenges. But in my 7 years plus in this business, I've come to realize that every challenge leads you to a goal. Like, leads you to achieving your goal. If you surmount any challenge, if you overcome any challenge, you move a step higher. Right? I had so many challenges when I started the business. I can share them with you. One was I was young. I was 23. So most people did not believe me. Most people thought I was joking. You're just barely out of school. What do you know about money making? Right. So that was a challenge. Did I now say, oh, because I'm young, nobody's listening to me, let me cross my leg and then I don't do it? I wouldn't have been where I am today. But first of all, I overcame that challenge. The challenge of, oh, how much are you making? So many things. Those that will discourage you, that will laugh at you. Look at her, best student. Is that why you wasted all those time in school? So this is what you're going to amount to. This is it for you, right? My friends laughed at me, right? My classmates who I thought would key into this business very fast, we graduated together. All of them had the impression that their uncle in one government office is going to get them a job immediately after school. So nobody was interested in the business. So I had to go out of my comfort zone because I saw the potentials of this business. I saw that this business can help me achieve my goals. It was not easy. I had to go out of my comfort zone to make it work. And if I look back to all these years of working my business, taking it seriously, putting in effort every day, was it worth it? It is absolutely worth it. Today, I live the life of my dreams. I've traveled to several countries. I've experienced so many cultures. I was telling someone the other day, I said, I have lived, right? I have truly lived. I don't know of any experience you're going to talk about now that I won't tell you, I won't mention, in so country. I won't mention the country or the day or the time. Because I have lived an amazing life, a good lifestyle, courtesy of this Forever business. I've made money. I've been able to help my family, my siblings. They're living an above average life now. They're going to better schools. Do you know, so these are things that you can do for your people, even if you're not for yourself. My father now can call me, we're gisting, and he said, oh, do you remember what happened in Dubai? Do you remember what happened in the US? We talk internationally as a family. We're talking about trips abroad that we've enjoyed. These are experiences that I couldn't have bought with money. As a 23-year-old broke girl who didn't even have 10,000 naira to her account. If not for this business, maybe I'll get a government job, I'll sit down maybe in city, and they'll be paying me peanuts that they pay. Right. I'm not in any way talking down on salary earners, not at all. But the business has opened my eyes to more possibilities out there. Right, I've acquired so many properties, landed properties. In fact, so these days, a friend was talking to me the other day and mentioned an area. I said, oh, I have a land there. I said, which side? I said, I don't know. I haven't even been there because I cannot go to everywhere I have lands now. I just, oh, is it good? I know somebody good connects there. I just buy and keep. I have so many landed properties, courtesy of this business, because this business will give you enough income to take care of your basic needs. You see, those things are important to you that we mentioned when we started. It will help you take care of that, and you will have jara, you will have change to do whatever it is that you want to do. So many things that you can achieve. You can change your life, you can change your family life just when you commit to achieving your goals. I just turned 30, and on my 30th birthday, after my 30th birthday, I bought myself a house in Abuja where I live. I bought a 5-bedroom terrace duplex, 5-bedroom house, massive house, not in the outskirts of Abuja, not in very far Lube or Kuba, in the heart of town where it is happening, city center. You know how expensive it is in Abuja, right? In the heart of town, I paid cash, no mortgage, no Chere Kambia, hey, assist me, support me. No, I paid for this house cash. It wasn't even like a big deal to me because it was not something I did and say, oh, wow. No, I just did it because I could. I mean, it happened. I saw an opportunity and I did it. Now, if not for this business, would I have that choice? That is the word, choice. This business gives you freedom to choose the kind of life that you want to live. I'm very passionate about this, what I'm telling you. If I look at the 100 participants that came on to this call, I am sure I did not invite up to 5 persons on this call. There are 95 of you that someone else invited. It wasn't from me. So you won't say I'm saying this to make you join, maybe, the mindset you guys have. No, I'm just telling you this. I'm just sharing my story with you because it was someone else's story that inspired me to action, that made me see the possibilities, the endless possibilities and the amazing possibilities in this business. And I want my story to go along with you. Once you sleep, once you wake up in your business journey, to know that so many things are possible. So many things are possible. People now look at me today, they are like, oh, Ada, it cannot just be forever you're doing. So, I was asking me the other day, tell me, there's something else you are doing. I don't want to do forever. I said, unfortunately, what else do I do? 7 years and 10 months down the line. Have I ever told you of any other thing? Have you seen me promote any other business? They don't believe it, but that is the business that I do. Why? Why is my case different? Because I took my business serious, because I gave it the attention, because I listened and learned from those who were ahead of me. And there was no pride. Did I face my own challenge? Yes. Did I now give up because there were challenges? No. If I had given up, where would I have been in life? I'm the first child. I'm the firstborn of my family. What would have happened to my siblings? Yes, they would have been okay, but they wouldn't be as good as they are now. Where would I be in life if I had given up? Now, you remember those people who were laughing at me? Those friends from school who thought, look at her, after best student, look at what she's doing with her life. Who thought I had amounted to nonsense? I'm doing now, not even now. Just few years after, these are people who call me and they say, when they see me, they're like, Ada, you inspire me, you are my mentor. These are people who laughed at me. So if you're going to base your life on what people say, oh boy, their opinion will not pay your bill. If you make money, they will talk. If you're broke, they will talk. They are not going to help you. When you go to borrow money from them, they will insult you. They will still talk. So I don't understand why you would want to base your life decisions, your life choices, your life. You have this one life to live, just this one. We're not getting a part 2. You want to base it on what someone else is going to think about you. I thank God I didn't have that mindset. I thank God that I came over. Today they look at me. They're like, not even today, just a few years after. They say, you're my mentor, you're my role model. When they talk to me, they look at you, they talk to me with admiration and respect. I can see it in their eyes. I see it in their eyes. Just because what happened, I said yes to an opportunity. I didn't listen to naysayers. I faced it head on. overcoming one challenge after the other until I started ticking off all my goals off my bucket list. And this can be same for you. Life is all about choices, really. Life is all about choices. The choices you make today will determine your future. So choose wisely. I haven't said you should choose forever. It is up to you. So I just say, whatever you do, choose wisely. Just ask yourself one question. Whatever it is I'm doing today, if I do it consistently for the next 10 years, am I going to achieve my goal? Am I going to get to where I want to be? If the answer is yes, voila, just keep going. But just in case the answer is no, just in case what you're doing now, you're currently doing is not in any way going to take you to where you want to be, all I have to tell you this evening is choose wisely. Another challenge I have with people making choices is, I want to ask somebody, seeking opinion. Oh, let me ask my brother or my husband or blah, blah, blah. Let me ask them if it will work. Sometimes when people tell me they want to ask people, I just smile. Are you asking them as for their God? Or they're the ones that ordain what will happen, whether it will be, or if it's to be or not to be. For me, the only person you have a conversation with is God. And you commit to whatever project you have at hand, and you ask him to bless you. Once you make your choice, commit it to God and go ahead. Right, I'm sure you're ready to get started. If I were you, I will be. So go back to the person who has invited you to this call. 1 second, okay. Go back to the person who has invited you to this call. Pick up your phone immediately. Don't even procrastinate. Don't even say tomorrow or next tomorrow. Don't just or next month or next year. No. If I had shifted my decision, maybe I wouldn't have even done it because somehow negativities would creep in. All the bad energy around me at that time that were trying to discourage me from starting the business, just maybe they would have won. Well, I think why I stood and I'm standing here today making this presentation today is because I took action almost immediately. The next day, I didn't even waste time. Right, so this is you. This is your dreams. Look at where you're going to. You're going to reach your goals. Let me tell you, these are all the people you're going to meet on your way. Relatives that are going to discourage you, friends that will laugh at you, haters that will think, who is she? So you don't want to be a millionaire. You want to, what do you think you will be in life? Pessimists, you have society, Nigeria that will frustrate you, that will try to make you, just put you down. You have your boss. The annoying part are the ones that happen internally. That's a fear, doubt, ego, struggle, your ego, your struggle, rejection, guilt. I'm telling you beforehand so that when it happens, you remember Ada mentioned it. They will come to distract you. They will come to discourage you. Don't let them, okay? Keep your eye on the goal and make sure you get to the finish line. When you start enjoying that lifestyle you want, when your children start going to that amazing school that you have always dreamt of, when you start visiting all those countries that you've loved and riding in that car of your dream and achieving the things that are important to you, it will all be worth it. Okay, so I would like to end with this slide. So if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, just like I wasn't sure I could do this business, what did I do? You say yes, then learn how to do it later. We can learn almost everything, and that's why the team is here to support you. This quote was from Richard Branson. So I will then, before I round off this presentation, our guest speaker or my co-speaker, Mr. Dibal Barker, I don't know, let me check if he's on. Okay, good. Mr. Dibal Barker is here, and in the next 5 to 10 minutes, he's going to share a little bit of his story. So it doesn't look as if you're hearing from just one person or you're just hearing from this lady. Maybe it's a lady's business. You know how most of us think. Yeah, maybe you think it's a lady's business, but let's listen from someone who has been a mentor to me. I mean, he has inspired me in so many ways. When I was even earning as low as 5,000 naira with Forever, he's someone that I had always looked up to with his achievements, with his work ethic. It wasn't for me, it wasn't even just his achievement, his work ethic. He works around the clock. He has his government job, but yet he takes his business very serious. I admired everything about him. He's my mentor. He's a friend. He is someone that I say I am today because he stood his ground. I am here today because he stood his ground and because he coached me in the little way that he could and every way possible and got me to where I am today. So over to you, sir, Mr. Dibal.
Okay, thank you so much. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, let's appreciate Ada. She did very well. Thank you so much. You can send just in the chat box just to appreciate her. Thank you for the opportunity. And I'm always proud of you. Like she rightfully said, my name is Dibal Barker Samba. I work with National Assembly. I'm an assistant director there. I've worked for 21 years and I've done this business for about 10 years now. Just like every other person, somebody must have shared this opportunity with you. I myself, my friend shared this opportunity with me about 10 years ago, 2012. Yes, 2012. And I took the business seriously because you can see my picture. I was behind my bills. I was already married and we had a baby. And, once there's an addition to the family, you need more funds, more money, and all that. And I saw this opportunity. My friend showed me and I took the business seriously. The first 6 months in the business, the first 2 months, basically, I went out flat. I was so hungry. I wanted to know more about the business. And the good thing, like she said, there's a it taught me a lot about the business. To cut the I've been able to achieve quite a lot in this business. I've been able to earn good income, huge income, let me put it that way. I've been able to help countless people in my team. I've been able to travel. I've been able to inspire and mentor a lot of people. And the good thing about it, you don't stop doing what you're doing. If you're working, it's fine. But it's just that, like she said, salary will not take you there. I've been there. I'm still working, and the paycheck is not designed to give you that lifestyle. It's not. It doesn't even take you home now with inflation and everything, literally. But this business has been able to give me a lifestyle that I've been able to design as part-time. And that's why, for me, I take this business more seriously today, because I've seen people gotten to the pinnacle of their career, retired after 3 months, 6 months. They cannot be able to even feed and eat good food because they don't have a plan B, literally. So for me, basically, this business has changed everything about me. I've been able to travel. I've traveled about close to 20 countries, right? I've been able to, my children are in very good school. I'm just living my life today. I was in Kanu yesterday sharing this business opportunity, and I was telling some young folks just within that bracket of, when Ada started, in their early 20s. She started in her early 20s. And today you can see what she has been able to achieve. She's just about 30, 31. So the opportunity out there, especially the young youth, you have the opportunity to start this business now. And in the next 5 years, 10 years, you can be able to do what? You can be able to change your lifestyle entirely. I don't need to wait for government. We know how the country is messed up today. Nothing is moving in terms of, getting government contracts funds. So you need to start thinking outside the box to survive. Sitting down and sulking and complaining will not change anything. If complaint changes things, Nigeria would have changed a long time ago. And things will not really get better. The only way things will get better is when you decide to make things better for yourself. When you change, everything will change for you, not government. A lot of people are waiting for my uncle, for my aunt, for my governor, for my boss, for the president. People think once Buhari leaves in 2023, there was one messiah that will come and change everything. Those politicians are the same. I've worked with National Assembly for 21 years. They are the same. It's all about them and their family. So come join us and let's partner with you, give you a support structure. Close to 50, 60% of what you need to do in this business, there's already a support structure that you have. That's the beauty of the business. You're learning the business and you're earning. That's even the good thing. So for you to have more, you must become more, literally. And that's it. Personal development, you learn a lot of skills in the business and you're earning and learning. For me, 10 years, close to 10 years in this business, as far as I'm concerned, I'm still learning the business. But I've been able to achieve so much in the business, literally, because I was willing to change my mindset. Network marketing, just like she said, is the business of the 21st century. The rich network. Look at the rich. Big man son, big man daughter, they get married. If you look at it, hardly will you see the son of a rich man now marrying a poor man's daughter. They network at that level. So networking basically is the order of the day now. If you want to be rich, your network is your net worth. You can't be wealthy basically and you don't have a good network. So in this business, basically, network marketing has come to stay. A lot of business models are coming out there. But just like she rightfully said, we have the best business model. We have the best company. We have a good compensational plan. And we have amazing products. And that's why the business will continue to thrive. So join us and let's get started so that we can end the year strong and start 2022 on a serious note, so that it can be a better year for us, rather than waiting for government, waiting for that your uncle, waiting for, that's your friend out there. So thank you so much once again, Ada. Congratulations, and see you guys at the top. Thank you once again.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Each time I listen to your story, it's always inspiring. I want to do better. You know, you always set the pace. Thank you for sharing your story. So everyone on the call, I mean, you've heard it all. I don't think there's anything that needs to be said, and there's nothing extra that needs to be said. The ball is in your court. You make this decision. For the past 7 years and 10 months, I share this opportunity with new people every day, and every year people's lives are being transformed on a yearly basis. There are new stories and new ways lives are being transformed, and that can happen to you. That can be your story. So let's make the world a better place. Enough time has been spent already. Go back to the person who has invited you, pick up your phone, have a plan for your purchase, your product, immediately have your planning meeting, set your goals, and let's start achieving these goals. And now in 6 months' time, in a year time, I want to hear your story. I want you to meet me and say, oh, Ada, because of this presentation, I keyed into this opportunity and look at what I have achieved. Look at where my life is at. That is the story I want to hear. Okay, so I'll see you all at the top. Thank you very much and have a beautiful week ahead. Thank you.